Hi and welcome to my channel. This is how to fix your Porsche 987.1 on a budget. Recently the top decided to stop going back up on my 2008 Boxster. There's a whole bunch of videos on how to get the top to manually go up and down by getting in with a little bar and knocking off the connectors, which are a bunch of little round ball joints, and then the top will go back up. What they don't explain very well is fixing the transmissions on the 987. There's a bunch of stuff on 986s, and a lot of it is pretty close. The problem is the actual connection mechanism between the U-bracket and the transmission is different, and how they line up, it just wasn't documented. So I decided to try to document it myself, partially just to see if I could get the car back together. There's a lot of good people on the internet that sell the gears, and it's the plastic gear inside the transmission that had failed, and I bought the brass ones. There's a lot of people saying, oh, don't buy the brass ones because they are going to be noisy. I don't find that it's any noisier than it was before. But there is some innuendo about the switches inside of the transmission that you've got to get right, and then the alignment of the transmission when you first put it back in. And that's some of the stuff that I'll go over on this. Putting it down, putting it up. Down, putting it down, putting it up. Hold the switch. Down, no up. Okay, here's the broken wheel. Here's the new one. Notice that the gears are going the right direction. So this is going to be the left. Here's the broken wheel. Here's the other one. Notice that these gears are opposite. This one's going to be the right. Left. People warn me that this might not be the right diameter. Ugh. Now I'm gonna have to fix this. Okay, so it was a little tight. So I put in the 21/64 drill bit And I drilled out the hole. Now it goes through much nicer. Okay, first thing I gotta do, disconnect this. All right, then I'm going to lower the top. Now obviously the top's not going to do anything, but if I keep this on, it'll eventually get to the spot where it thinks the top's all the way down, and that's where that switch is now cleared that little bumper along the top of the transmission. Okay, notice the position of the notch. It's really hard to tell, but it looks like it's all the way down at the bottom now. I hope you all can see that. Okay, I'm going to screw on the 3 outer bolts. You see one very far, one up at the top, and then this one I'm going to use 13mm and an extension to get it past this first one right here. Okay, I've got all the weather stripping back on. I've got the V bracket back on. This is the left side. It's in the up position, and you can pretty much see that it would connect to the back, and this one here, you can see, would connect down there. It's pretty close. Same with this side. The white one's way up there in front. Black one's back here and back. It looks like they would connect. This would be the up position. Okay, now with everything in the up position, disconnect the top. Nothing should come down. Now I'm going to put the switch, lower the hood. Go back. There you go. See, the message comes up. Just convertible going down. Don't want to break anything. Let me check. Okay, now it should be all the way in the down position. And yeah, the warning light's gone off. Okay, I broke off the white cap as I was putting it back together, so I had to wait for a new one. So now I've got them adjusted, and I actually adjusted this nut right here to get that aligned and the one on the other side aligned. Now I'm going to try to snap them back on with a wrench. Okay, this is how I'm going to reconnect it. There we go. Heard it snap. Okay, now I'm going to try to do the same thing on this one. Get it connected back to here. Okay, the top is up. The error saying that it's closed is off the dash. Other side in as well. Looks good. Okay, The last thing is how to put these shields back in place. And it was not obvious from what I found. Here's the trick. Find this clip. Okay? Take the clip. Slide it right behind this. Okay? Now, this whole thing slides along here. Look down here. You're now going to see a clip. Here's the top part of the clip, bottom part of the clip. Snap the bottom part of the clip back on. Reach down underneath. Okay, last thing. Does this work? Here we go. Top goes down correctly. No error messages on the dash saying that it's not all the way up or all the way down. Doing the same thing, putting the top back up. Just roll up. It looks like mission accomplished. You too can fix the top on your 987. Thanks for watching.